Alright, so we just got some new snakes. We're just going to do a quick unboxing video. Wasn't exactly planning on getting these snakes, but I've had quite a few offers, very tempting offers recently. And then just the reason I got these ones, it's not something I was actually looking for, but owning 2 reptile parks, I am looking for stuff that has got quite a nice display factor, like a story about it. And these guys got quite the reputation where they come from. We'll keep it a little bit of a surprise once we get them out. Just want to get all this packaging open. Alright, so we're going to obviously be quarantining these ones away from all our other pieces. I've got another area where I can start the quarantine of these guys. So I normally will quarantine for about 3 months. And it doesn't matter where it comes from. It can come from my best friend whose collection is amazing. I just want to make sure everything's 100% before I start mixing them up. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if we can slip under here. Oh, come on. Okay, I can at least see where the little guy is. Okay, there we go. Small little one. And there we have a Fer-de-lance. And the Fer-de-lance has got so many common names. I was just reading up on them a little bit. They've got 4 common names. Fer-de-lance being one of the most well known. And then local names, they've got over 100. And this is exactly why we have scientific names. So this is a pit viper. They are responsible for a lot of snake bites in their range. They are one of the most feared snakes. You can see this little juvenile here has got a very nice bright colored tail, which they use as a lure, which is called caudal luring. So there's this snake lying camouflage in leaf litter amongst the roots and things in South America. They just have this little tail, wiggle it here like a little worm, something like a lizard or mouse or anything just comes to investigate, and then they'll catch it. And obviously, being a pit viper, they've got large heat pits in the very front of the nose. You can actually see they are very chilled. They might be a little bit cool at the moment. But yeah, these snakes are responsible for a lot of snake bites, getting into farm areas and wetlands, obviously looking for mice and rats, but then coming into contact with people. So they are responsible for a lot of bites, really quite a nasty bite. From what I've researched, not extremely deadly. A lot of people end up dying from secondary infection like gangrene and things like that. But they have got a coagulating type venom, which is causing blood blistering stuff. Not a heck of a lot of necrosis, so it's not like a cytotoxic venom. And that's the thing about venom, it's made up of a lot of different protein and enzymes, lots of different compounds. So a lot of snakes, we just list them with one that they're mostly commonly known for. There's also a presence of myotoxins, which is attacking the skeletal muscle. So like it's a muscle destroying venom with blood clotting agent, so it's pretty bad, causing nasty wounds and infections and things like that. If you Google pictures of people who've been bitten by this snake, you'll be quite horrified. So for sensitive viewers, you might just not want to try that. They can get up to about 2.5 meters for an adult female. Males can be maybe a little bit smaller, around the 1.2 meter marks, average sort of size. Okay, so we're just gonna have a look at it like this for now, and then we're gonna get them into their new environments later. Okay, so I don't know, these are not marked which is the boy and which is the girl, but I think that this might be the boy. So yeah, these guys should make quite awesome displays. They are quite intimidating looking snake, and also they have got quite a nice story as being one of the feared snakes from South America. Alright, I think this one, I don't know if this is the bigger one or not, we'll see. Okay, this one I can't see the snake, so I obviously want to be very careful about how I open it. Okay, they're about the same size. Really cool, very nice pattern, This one seems a little more lively. These are nocturnal species, predominantly terrestrial, living on the floor amongst sort of roots and the leaf litter and things like that. Yeah, this one wants to get on the move. Quite jittery snakes, but it's not rattling its tail or anything normally. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting as I say that. Okay, you can see quite fast and nervous at the moment. This is every now and again that tail rattled a little bit. Yeah, this one looks like a girl. Obviously not easy to tell the sex of many snakes just by looking at the tail, but I've seen thousands of snakes, so I can take a pretty good guess at that. So this one is a little more jittery on the nervous end. Just got to be very, very careful with something like this. Here in South Africa we do not have any antivenom available for these, so best protocol is not to get bitten, which is always easier said than done, but we are very careful, and the main thing is to have a lot of respect for these animals. Cool, so that's pretty much the unboxing. We're gonna get these guys to their enclosures and just pop them in there. Cool. Alright, so here we've just got the basic setup where we're going to be housing the Fer-de-lance, Bothrops asper. You can see there's a little 25 watt heat emitter here. This cage is just 90 centimeters by 45 by 45. So just a nice little basic setup with some cork, leaves, bark, and a water bowl on that side. Obviously when they go on display they will make it a lot better, but this will be plenty for what they need right now. So here she comes. Just going to pop her over there, and then she can go find her hiding place. Very cool. I see her tail's not as colorful as the male. Don't know if that has anything to do with male female. I haven't researched these guys all that much, but yeah, it's quite interesting. Alright, so that's the girl in her spot. Obviously we've got a nice cage lock, so we can lock up the cage nice and safe. We don't need anything like that getting out. Okay, so here's the little boy. We're going to pop him into his cage. Pretty much similar basic setup. Also with the little heat emitter, which is a cage to protect them from getting burns if they touch it. Okay, this one you can see he's got a nice colorful tail. Okay, alright, so we're just going to close up here, and then I've just got them on a thermostat humidity controller. This little thing at the back here. It's going to keep the temperature just right for them. Alright, so hopefully they'll grow nicely, and one day we'll pop them on display. Be nice additions to the reptile park.